going to tell you how to get a lot more watch time on your YouTube videos. And it doesn't matter if you've been on YouTube for a really long time or if you just started your channel today, this video will help you out. And we're starting right now. Okay, really quick before we get into the video itself, I want to let you know that I just started a brand new YouTube channel where I take the best parts of my Nimmin Live live streams. It's typically like 3 to 6 hours long. And we cut out little small clips to where it's easy, just like the video that you're watching right now, to get some really awesome YouTube information without having to watch the entire live stream. So if you're wanting to learn a lot more about YouTube, in addition to being subscribed to this channel, you need to make sure you subscribe to that one as well. A link is down in the description below. And this is an example of what you'll see over there. This specific question was asked by AVE Zoid. Here it is. The AVE Zoid says, they've been on YouTube for less than 6 months. It's a gaming channel. The goal of the channel is to entertain people. And the question is, how do I get more watch time? This question is for my friend and myself, LOL. Yeah, I'm asking for a buddy, right? But hey, when it comes to getting more watch time, there's a nice handful of things that you can do. At the very core of it, when you're trying to generate more watch time on your YouTube channel, the very core of it, of course, this one kind of goes without saying, but I have to say it because you asked. The very first thing, of course, is you have to make content that people want to stick around for. So you don't have to have people watching 100% of your video. The closer you get to 100%, the better off you're going to be. However, you do want people, when they come into your video, to be like, hey, this is a good piece of content. I'm enjoying here. This person's keeping me engaged, and therefore, I'm going to continue watching this video for a longer period of time, right? That's ultimately what it is that you want. Now, in addition to that, if you're trying to accumulate more watch time as a whole on YouTube, then some things that you need to make sure that you're doing is you need to make sure that you're making it easy for people to find more of your content. What I mean by that is somebody that clicks on your video and they come in and they watch your video, if they watch that video for a decent amount of time, then they're interested in what it is that you're doing. You've already won the click. You've already proven that person's interested in what it is that you're doing or the type of content that you have. So because of that, they're qualified to watch another one of your videos. So what you need to do is you need to make it easy for them to find more. And the ways that you do that is, of course, you need to make sure that you're recommending specific videos in your end screen and or playlists. And you also need to make sure that you're adding a best for viewer slot in your end screen as well. The win with that is it makes it to where you get to recommend something that you think is relevant to those people that are watching. And in addition to that, YouTube is also using their system to predict what the user is likely to watch next from your channel. So in that case, they take your recommendation that's working for you, and then you have YouTube's recommendation that's working for you on your behalf as well. So it's a win all the way across the board. Another thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you're pinning some comments as well. You can say, hey, to watch my entire series on whatever it is that you made that video about, click here, click into this playlist. And what you're doing in that situation when you pin that is you put it at the top of your comments. So if somebody watches your video, they're engaged enough. This is an important part. They're engaged enough to go down into your comment section to actually leave a comment and interact with what it is that you're doing. Then in that situation, they're going to tap it. Even if they're on a mobile phone, they're going to tap it. It's going to open up your comment section. Bam, right in front of their face is you, right? Because it's your name, your profile picture, you recommending another piece of content that's similar to the content that they were watching so that they can click on that and go through and watch it. So those are two things that you can do easily. You can also use YouTube cards as well to get people onto other videos also. And the thing with YouTube cards is that you want to make sure that you're using those in the last 20% of your video. You don't want to put them towards the front. You want to put them in the last 20% of your video. That's per YouTube's recommendation. They recommend that in the YouTube Creator Academy. A link to that is down in the description below. It's free, provided by YouTube. But you want to use those in the last 20% of your video because you don't want one of your cards to hurt the performance of the video if a lot of people are leaving for that card. So because of that, you want to make sure that you're putting those towards the end. Now, another thing that's really important, and I think I might have mentioned this, is either in the last video or the video before. Another thing that's also really important is to make sure that however you are putting your thumbnails and titles together to grab somebody's attention and pull them into your video, make sure the expectation that you're building up there, the anticipation of like, hey, this is what's going to be going on in the video. This is something that happened in the video. This is something I'm going to be showing you. This is something outrageous. This is something that you're not going to believe. Like whatever that thing is, make sure that you start delivering on that in the video because your thumbnail and your title actually create the expectation of what they might get when they actually click on it. Just think how you use YouTube. This is why testing thumbnails and things like that are important. But basically, when they click on your video, you just want to make sure that their expectation is in the right place because if you can meet their expectation as they're coming into your video, well, guess what? They're probably going to stick around and watch for a longer period of time. To learn even more about growing your YouTube channel, click into this playlist right here, or you can just go ahead and click here and check out the new channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.